this one.
The spirit of Detroit.
You too. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me okay? I got sound in here. This is going to be a nice show, man. This is going to be a nice show. The show I actually wanted to do today was going to be about collapses, right? And that's going to be a bigger show. That's going to have more editing and more stuff. Yeah, he says I'm good. He says I'm good. We good. I'm good. We're in the game, baby. We are in the game. Okay, we got the show that I had planned all week is gonna take more work. D Reese, what's up, man? D Reese, yeah, I know, yeah. But the show that I got today, you can call it filler content, you can call it whatever you want, but this is a good show nonetheless. Because I try to put out my best content. Unfortunately, I should have more filler stuff, more stories. My last video went 14K, so I felt good about that. Y'all really showed up and showed out for that. But today I want to talk to y'all about disrespect now. Disrespect, especially on the Detroit Lions. Disrespect, and I want to frame it in a way because I think every influencer has some type of influence. I want to frame it. We're not looking for disrespect this season. We're not going to indulge it. What's up, man? What's up, Prime Time B? What's up, y'all? It's so nice to see y'all in here. Man, it's so nice to see y'all in here, man. Let me tell you this. There's been a lot of disrespect in the last 14 days since I dropped the video. There's been disrespect on Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the team, offensive coordinator, all this stuff. And I want to use this time to actually tell y'all how these shows and platforms are built. When you're built to create content every day, you need to talk about something. So a lot of stuff is just word salad. Okay. The biggest prevailer of word salad is guys you see in my background. These two are prevailers of word salad. Sometimes they comment on the team in a very good way, and sometimes they have snubs. They have, it's weird. These guys is weird, and I'm gonna show you how weird they are. That's why I don't make content every day. If I ain't got nothing to say, I'm not just gonna say, "Hey, algorithm, I have nothing to say. I'm just gonna say nothing and put a video out and just da 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 da." No, I don't need my rent paid like that. All right, and you guys are too damn smart. Again, my subscriber base is probably the smartest people in the world. Lisa DeLorenzo, Head Honcho, Gilbert Bertello, the veteran dude from the Army that has the sniper rifle in his. You can't disrespect y'all. I can't put out nothing. So let's get into this disrespect. Let's just poke and prod through this nonsense. Okay, I'm going to present my screen. Share screen. Which screen are we sharing first? We got it. Oh, I got something special for y'all. A new intro. I definitely want to get y'all take on the intros. Definitely want to get y'all take on it. So look, we're going to share this. The PFF disrespect. This was May 22nd, but this got into my algorithm somehow because Lions fans like was looking at this, or Lions content creators just noticed this. I didn't notice PFF. I don't really care about rankings and stuff like that. But they said Lions fans react to disrespectful Jared Goff ranking. During the NFL offseason, the sports landscape is filled with predictions and rankings. Recently, Pro Football Focus released quarterback rankings that have caused quite a stir among Detroit Lions supporters. Veteran quarterback Jared Goff has clearly established himself being one of the top 10 best among the 10 best signal callers in the league, despite the former Los Angeles Ram. Blah, 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 blah. Look, this is all like words out. Where is the dang knocks that have followed Goff his whole career? Unfortunately, Goff's play under pressure and outside the structure of plays leaves a lot to be desired when compared to NFL top quarterbacks. One supporter posted, "You have Tua, T. Law, Jordan Love, and Brock Purdy over Jared Goff, and PFF still making the worst list I've ever seen in my own eyes." Yeah, this is what I wanted to get to because they had a lot of people. Jared Goff was ranked 16 on this, okay? Jared Goff was ranked 16. 16. And what we see, elite Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence. Oh my God. Look, Lamar Jackson, number 2. Joe Burrow, number 3. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers. It keeps continuing. CJ Stroud, Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, Brock Purdy, Tua. We keep going down. Jared Goff. And above him is Kirk Cousins. I want to be present. ESPN not even looking at the numbers. Exactly. They're not looking at the numbers. They don't care about film. They don't care about the eye test. Okay? We got to realize that these people is not watching tape. And even if they watch tape, they don't know what they're looking at. It's okay. I was a Jared Goff hater for a long time. In 2021 season, I was all for him. I knew that offensive coordinator was not good. I had a prediction video that guy was going to get fired because he had long developing plays, and Jared Goff was good at shorter plays, right? Quick releases. That's what he was good at. But these guys aren't watching that stuff, man. These guys don't care about this stuff. They don't care about nothing. Man, come on. They don't care about nothing. Let me share this screen and show y'all what I'm talking about. All right. Stop screen share and then share the screen. I think this is a new, this is what I was looking at, guys. We got Jared Goff, Detroit Lions. For as much as Goff was already as an efficient quarterback, in structure quarterback, keep that in mind. He took that to an even higher level this season. His 85% or 85.2% passing grade in 2023 was the highest of his career. His 3.4% big time throw percentage was the highest single season since the Rams days, where he had 2.4. Turnover worthy play. Unfortunately, Goff's play under pressure and outside the structure continues to leave a lot to be desired. Okay, a lot to unpack here with the Jared. Let me raise that up for you. This is the Jared Goff stuff. A lot to unpack here. The first thing I'm gonna say, what's up? Hey Johnny, what's up? What's up? The first thing I'm gonna say with the Jared Goff slander is that in all actuality, they have some particular points. They have some points about him outside of the play structure. But Jared Goff was a top 5 quarterback against the blitz. So even though he's in the play structure, I'll take him against the blitz any day. Now, again, Jared Goff doesn't have elite mobility. He does have mobility. Okay. He's had 2 rushing touchdowns this season. One really I forget what they call that stuff. It was a read option, which was crazy at the goal line. He has some mobility. It's not Lamar Jackson. It's not Josh Allen, but it's good. It's good enough. Okay. We talk about a quarterback who went to 2 NFC championship games. Now, note, I do not like Sean McVay. I think he's a disingenuous person. I just don't see it from him. I think he's a football junkie. I like that. But still, when we think about Sean McVay has a structure. All right. Everybody has an offense, and that offense has structure. Okay. So to say that he doesn't play when the play breaks down or he always plays within the structure is a misnomer. If you want every quarterback to be Patrick Mahomes, just say that. That's all you got to say. Johnny 313, baby. If you want guys to run for 700 yards, just say that. You don't have to say all this other stuff. But check this out. Who's above him? Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, if he didn't get injured, he would have a MVP season. But Kirk Cousins, 36 years old, bro. And they drafted a quarterback ahead. To me, that tells me everything I need to know. 36 years old, they drafted a quarterback. All right? They're not trusting you. They're not trusting you after Achilles injury. They're not trusting in you. No one trusting in you. We appreciate what you did last season with the first 8 games. Elite work. But guess what? You didn't show up. You got hurt. Lions won the division. And you having an MVP year, but it was cut short. Not even on the MVP list. Right? So that's a misnomer. Tua. Perfect. Tua plays just like Jared does within a structure of the offense. His offense is crazy. His offense is really wide receiver heavy. The way they use that speed motion, the way they use jet motion concepts. Again, you see it, you notice something with these elite guys. They coming from the Sean McVay tree. Like Callahan was a quarterback's coach. He got with Kirk Cousins. Come on now. And Callahan had him as a coach, had him in Washington, and that whole tree is now head coaches. Callahan unlocked Kirk Cousins, you could say, so to speak. Tua, his coach, from what? Literally the Sean McVay tree. I'm going to just call it the Sean McVay. That San Francisco 49ers tree. That's what it is. So he's playing within a system. Their system is speed motion, jet motion, fast motion. He has a deep arm. He proved that last season. He has Tyreek Hill. But you know what I see when I see Tua? First round playoff exit. That's what I see. I don't see a guy who's winning games for the team. I don't see him decisively winning games. There was one game he had 500 yards. Goff has grown on me too, man. And that's what it is. Goff has grown and produced. See, Goff, let's say this. If Goff played and had 400 yards, there were Stafford games where he had 400 yards and we lost the game. Would y'all care? I'm just trying to make a point. He's in a lightning fast offense. If you're looking at the numbers, Jared Goff threw for 4,000 yards. But I don't want to get too wrapped up in this. I want to because there's too many holes in this. The only person I can understand on this list, it's not this guy. I'm going to tell you that right now. Brock Purdy, no. Trevor Lawrence, hell no. Trevor Lawrence is putting up the same numbers. I seen a video that Trevor Lawrence is putting up the same numbers as the quarterback for the Patriots. I forget his name, but he's on the Jags now, so it doesn't even matter. But you got Jordan Love, CJ Stroud. The only persons I'm taking over Jared Goff is CJ Stroud, Patrick Mahomes. I'm not taking neither of these two. Aaron Rodgers and Jalen Hurts? Hell no. I'm not taking Stafford. That dude is old. If I take him over Jared Goff, that would be stupid. I'm not taking Dak Prescott. I'm not taking Justin Herbert. I'm taking only a handful of guys. I would take Josh Allen, and I would take Patrick Mahomes. Lamar hasn't proved he can win in the playoffs. Joe, I like Joe, but he's always injured. I'm taking Josh Allen. I'm taking Patrick Mahomes, and I'm taking easily CJ Stroud. So Goff, in my opinion, is a top 5 quarterback. He's just too consistent. But the disrespect doesn't stop there, right? Because I think I got another page for y'all. Yep. The disrespect with Jared Goff doesn't stop there. It keeps presenting itself, and it keeps showing itself. And this was something from another YouTuber. Yes, I watch all of y'all, if y'all watching. I watch all of y'all. I really do. I just got to see what's going on. There is a YouTuber that I've had history with who had a nice little show. He had actually a good video. And his video was based on what this man said. Can y'all see my screen? Let me see. Because I'm old. I'm a government IT guy. That's different. Goff, and this is coming from Lions Motor City Mania. Now, look, I can't listen to this guy for a full video because he makes like 20-minute videos and his voice is kind of annoying. And I would play the audio, but I'm probably going to get a copyright strike. But he says, if you can't see it, I'll read it out. Goff is a divisive talent, but I think most would agree he's not a top 10 QB. That offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, deserves a fair share of the credit for Detroit's offensive success. If Johnson leaves for a head coaching job in the near future, how effective would Goff be? It's a fair question. This is coming from Seth Walder. Seth Walder, like many of us have said this. Detroit Lions fans, I'm calling you out. Ben Johnson built Jared Goff. And Jared Goff is playing elite within the system. So now Jared Goff went from being not a top 10 guy, he's top 16, and then he's a system guy. But everybody who I aforementioned was a system guy. Josh Allen can play in any system. I think Mahomes can play in any system. I think with Lamar, he's proven he can play in 2-3 different systems because he's from the Greg Roman system to a system now that's passing oriented. But he hasn't won anything. Joe Burrow, great player, elite player, always injured. Brock Purdy, system. That's a system for sure. But Brock Purdy did have 500 yards on the ground. A heart for the channel since 66. Plum Street. Okay, thank you. A coach can't throw the ball. It's not a real argument. JT. Look, I love that. A coach can't throw the ball. Look, I could draw pure progression plays. I can have pure progression plays where you have 3 reads ahead of each other. You have your shallow read, your intermediate, and Ben Johnson loves to do that. That's West Coast elements in this offense. But he has to be smart enough to make the read. Okay? My next live stream for y'all going to love that. It's going to be called The Collapse. Or, have the Detroit Lions learn their lesson from the San Francisco 49ers. Next week, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing live stream. This right here, This is okay. This is okay. Because I'm tired of this. And I had to change. If I could change, because I was saying I was scared of Jared throwing the ball. I was saying that week 4. I was saying I was scared of them throwing the ball. And then guess what? As the season wore on, everything was good. Now, when he came into that 7 turnover, 3-game phase, when Jared Goff did that, I was not mad. I did not have no crazy video saying F Jared Goff. I didn't do that because I was like, this is normal. This is normal behavior. What's up? Real Detroit, Raw Detroit in the building. Jared Goff will respond with that 3-game, like, messed up games. He had 3 messed up games. He came out to Denver and threw 5 TDs. Granted, Denver was a bad team, picking top 10, top 15 in the draft. But he came out and responded. And every time Jared Goff is back against the wall, his job against the wall, every time, even going back to the Rams, he dials it up. Those balls to J-Mo's were dimes. Exactly. J-Mo in the back of the end zone. I can name every J-Mo touchdown. I can name every J-Mo catch. J-Mo had a first down, like a 6-yard dig route. It was behind him a little bit. He caught it like this. J-Mo had a TD in the end zone, in the back of the end zone between 2 defenders like this. Elite. You're not going to get this. And I'm not a Jared Goff stan. I just want to prove my point with disrespect. Because this is going to be wrapped up soon. When you look at these channels and these guys who make content, they have to say something during the offseason. They have to snub somebody. They have to be controversial. If you notice, I don't make videos every day. And that's the reason for that. If I have nothing to say, I'm not making it. If there's nothing to say, I'm not making it. There's no rhyme or reason for me to make a video when I'm unprepared and not actually with all the information. He is the reason we beat the Rams too. Yeah, they had our back to the wall in that game. People forget. It's just clickbait. That's what it is. Clickbait. Yeah, that's a good name for it. Because I forget that word all the time. It's just something to click on. Click on. It's just retarded. But I'm gonna tell you this. In that Rams game, we scored, I believe, 3 points in the second half. Rams was coming back. We had to get that first down. And he called that passing play on 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 9. It was the 2nd and 9. I'm remembering this verbatim. This is live stream. It was a 2nd and 9 on like the Rams 30, 35. And the Lions dumped it off to Amon-Ra St. Brown on a hook route, or you would call it, I guess you would call it like a flag. Some people call it a flag. Some people call it a hook. Some people call it curl, whatever you call it. Nice curl to the outside, across the field. First down. First down in the final 2 minutes. That's game. I'll bring it, yeah. But let me get some more disrespect. This one is great. Our wide receiver gets disrespected. Now, tell me if y'all don't like the contract. Tell me. Just tell me in the contract. Just tell me now before I bring this up. Because if y'all don't like Amon-Ra's contract, it's okay. Y'all are fans. Y'all are from here. Or y'all been rooting for this team for a long time. So if y'all don't like, yeah, shout out to Here's Johnny, man. If y'all don't like Amon-Ra's contract, let me know in the comments. You won't get reamed by me. I won't. No. But this guy, I don't know if you guys know, but there's something going on in the world. And the big thing in the world is Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk wants a contract. Brandon Ayuk is being compared to Amon-Ra on the daily. That he deserves Amon-Ra money or he's better than Amon-Ra. Tell me if you can hear this. I'm gonna play this. And we're gonna set the tone. Okay.
Average of the top wide receivers' money, because I want the wide receivers to have
context. Y'all hear that?
And James brings up 26, 28, $30 million. Justin Jefferson, he reset the market at $35 million a year through 3 years. No wide receiver has had a more prolific start to their career. A.J. Brown at 32, Amon-Ra at 30. If I'm Ayuk, that's what I'm looking at.
You looking at who?
30. I'm looking at Amon-Ra straight dead in his eyes. I'm looking at him dead in his eyes. Now, give me my one shot. I'm looking at him dead in his eyes. Y'all not giving me my one shot, so I'm still in the 4 box. But I'm looking at Amon-Ra St. Brown dead in his eyes, and I'm saying, whatever he makes, I get at least 1 penny more. Because Ayuk is eating on a squad that got Kittle, and Kittle eating. Debo, and Debo eating. McCaffrey eating. And here's what we don't talk about enough. Ayuk is eating, and they don't create space for him to eat. The Cowboys construct their offense so that CeeDee Lamb can get busy. CeeDee, you need to be in the slot. Be in the slot. Hey, we gonna motion you. We gonna motion you. Hey, we gonna play action pass you. We will construct it for CDD. Ayuk, go in. But coach, can I get some motions? Can I get some pre? No. We got to do that for Debo. But coach, can I? No, we got to do that for CMC. Ayuk, they just say, hey, go win, and he goes and wins to the tune of 1,300 yards. So if I'm Ayuk, I'm saying y'all better run me my
look
money.
Look at this man face.
Send me to somebody who will. That's where I'm at.
So we.
Can y'all hear that? Could y'all hear that? Was that playing? I don't know if y'all can hear that. But I don't know if you heard it because no one commented. But what he was saying was Ayuk and Amon-Ra. Ayuk is better than Amon-Ra. And Ayuk's money should be more than Amon-Ra's. Okay, sounds good. All right. Ayuk's money should be more than Amon-Ra's. He should get more money. Amon-Ra is not the top rated receiver by all means, but let's just see something, okay? Let's just compare the two because they've been up for comparison. I like to use actual stuff. I use actual stuff. I go out and see what's going on. This was 2023. I don't really care about fantasy points, but look at the receptions. 119, 75. Targets, 164, 105. Yards, 1,500. This is obviously including the playoffs. Ayuk got you beat on the deep stuff, okay? But we know when it comes to Amon-Ra has been getting better every season, exactly. When it comes to Amon-Ra is not going deep all that much. He's going deep. He can go deep inside the 20. He can go deep inside the 40. He can go deep. But he's not. Dude got me heated and typing fast. Oh, snap. That dude, you heard that dude? Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. This is what I be talking about. Look at this. 1,300 yards. Now, if I go to 2020, like 2022, whatever, like, look at this. I don't really care about fantasy points, but look at the snaps that Amon-Ra is getting. Amon-Ra is out there every fucking game, and he missed 2 games. Amon-Ra got more snaps than a guy, and Amon-Ra missed a game and a half. Amon-Ra easily had 1,400 yards last year. I looked at their stats. So Amon-Ra's first season, rookie, 945. And then he had a 1,000-yard season. Then the third year, he had 1,300. But Amon-Ra didn't get paid because of the production. Amon-Ra got paid because of who he is, what he stands for, When you look at Penei Sewell and Amon-Ra after practice and this, that, and the third and all this stuff and 200 catches a day and all this stuff, that's encompassing in the player. When you look at Brandon Ayuk, all this, I'm going on a podcast and if I'm not lined up as a 49er, I'll be playing for the Washington Commanders. Who says that? You in a contract dispute. You in your last year under contract. This is a joke, a complete joke. Okay. I got to give y'all a word from the sponsor. And I want y'all to come back to this video. We're going to actually get into this. And then I got something special for y'all to the end. But we got to get into the sponsor, Huddle Sports. Obviously, we know I got the contract with Huddle. So let's get into the sponsor. Come back from commercial break.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Yeah, I just wanted to play that. I went a little over on my rant because Amon-Ra slander would not be had. Look, I gotta be honest with y'all. Amon-Ra was a receiver I seen on people's mock draft at the second round. I didn't think Amon-Ra was worth a second round pick, only because Amon-Ra was like in the Pac-12, and I still had some understanding of scouting to do. So I'm not like honest. I'm not like beyond reproach. Yeah, I'm not beyond reproach. I had my questions about Amon-Ra in the drafting, okay, of the USC receiver that was playing in open field. Everybody's playing 10 yards off, and he's getting 14 yards a catch. That was my issue. But in the fourth round, it all worked out. I mean, it literally all worked out. This guy came in. I seen the first practice, okay? The first practice that public people can see. I see him for the first practice. I had my binoculars, okay? My wife thought I was crazy, but I had binoculars, okay? Raw Detroit, if you want to come on the show, we can come on the show. Absolutely, Raw Detroit. Absolutely. Raw, if you want to come on. But yeah, this is getting crazy. Now, I want to say something here. I want to preface something. When I seen that first practice, I was like, oh yeah, I walked back to Amon-Ra slander. I walked it all the way back. I'm like, this dude's a baller. I came back because when you see the players like up close and personal and you see what they're doing, every route he killed. And the eye catcher for me with Amon-Ra was that he was cutting off 1 foot. He was making his cuts. He would make every route look the same. I thought he was going down the field every route. And then he would just cut off 1 foot. Not shimmy and shaking, just off 1 foot. And that is something receivers have to grow to become. And he was already doing that his rookie year. So I already knew, okay, this guy's going to be good. Receivers take 2 years to learn that. Calvin Ridley had a whole year and then in Atlanta and had that like after that year. So I knew, I was like, Amon-Ra is doing this as training camp in 21. Okay, maybe next Saturday. Okay. But check this out. We know that Acho is from from the brain trust of like the big, like ESPN, FSN, and all that stuff. He don't know nothing. This is something from a person that's from the network television. That's not really on boots on ground. Let me show you what the San Francisco 49ers people said. Let me show you something they said, because they destroyed this man, okay? They destroyed him. So let me present that to you. Not that. This is what they said. This is 49ers. This is Willard and Dibbs, 95.7 the ticket. The game. I mean the game, right?
And the game. That one surprised me. That was TJ Hushmanzada joining us about an hour ago, right here on Willard and Dibbs, 95.7 the game. BA's personal coach. They've been texting frequently. We'll play you a bunch of what he had to say, including about 6 weeks ago, he's feeling real optimistic, thought he was about to sign. Now he's pessimistic.
Yeah, TJ said that he and BA probably weren't going to be able to get together and work out because BA had the sense that he was getting ready to come on in. And then 6 weeks later, he's running routes on a baseball field in an undisclosed stadium.
Undisclosed.
I know it's not in Santa Clara. It's on the IG.
Maybe it is.
Could be.
I don't know.
What if it's right around the corner, down the street, Santa Clara High, or
incredible.
Wilcox?
Yeah, I don't think there's any baseball fields in that business park down there by Levi's, but still. We're taking your phone calls because that comp really got our eyebrows up. Hushmanzada saying Amon-Ra St. Brown is kind of the comp. If the Niners offered BA the Amon-Ra St. Brown contract, he would absolutely say yes. That shows that they haven't done it yet. And I can feel all of this coming from the fantasy football community. So many people I'm already watching on our text line and beyond that Brandon Ayuk is not as good as Amon-Ra St. Brown, which, by the way, that's a reasoned opinion. I don't think you're crazy if you think that Amon-Ra is better than Brandon Ayuk. But my God, at minimum, this is a conversation because Jalen Waddle got barely south of Amon-Ra and, in fact, got more guaranteed. And I don't think many of you would think Jalen Waddle is better than Brandon Ayuk, do you?
Yeah, probably
I haven't heard anybody say that.
From San Francisco 49ers. A 49ers fan on a 49ers radio station. A 49er understands that Brandon Ayuk is nowhere close to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He understands that they're nowhere close. He lives in San Francisco. He literally watches the games. He's a lifelong fan. He knows for a fact that Amon-Ra is light years better than Brandon Ayuk. So when I hear Acho say, I'm staring Amon-Ra's money in the face. I want Amon-Ra money. You can't get that, bro. You haven't proved it. And every time Ayuk goes on these little... Sounds like I joined just in time. What's up, Gilbert, man? I shouted you out earlier, man. This is the facts. For all my people coming in, I'm seeing people coming in. I will start getting this to you immediately. I'll start putting out live streams like the post so y'all know I'm going live. I've been usually doing this an hour ahead. Now I'm going to start doing the week ahead so y'all know. The Brandon Ayuk slander, or the Brandon Ayuk comparison to Amon-Ra. We went through it. It's not fair. Amon-Ra is light years better. We had some people from FSN say that Brandon Ayuk deserves more money than Amon-Ra. And however you feel about the Amon-Ra contract, I can understand it because we're Detroit Lions fans. And when guys get contracts from us, they just drop off a cliff, except Calvin Johnson, except Golden Tate, except there's a lot of little exceptions, but Amon-Ra deserves $30 million a year. I'm sorry to tell you. 1,300 yards, 1,000 yards, 945 rookie year. He deserves the money. I don't know what to say. He's in the slot. He's outside the slot. He goes in motion. He runs the football. He's in the round. He deserves the money. He's doing everything Deebo Samuel's doing, and he's doing it well. He may not be doing it like A.J. Brown because they have two different skill sets, but he is our number one receiver. That's a fact. And when we compare, there's no comparison. Okay? So this is my major point. These talking heads that release content every day, they just need something to talk about. They're not using facts. They're just using whatever they're using. I don't know. Maybe they're talking points. I don't know. They come in and get talking points. But me, I use facts. I use tape and the stats to compare. And what's sad is that when you look at Amon-Ra stat-wise, people know that Amon-Ra is great. Why do I say this? Because Acho said it before.
I feel some type of way. But who is the best player on the Niners offense?
McCaffrey.
Resounding Christian McCaffrey. He got 30 touches out of 70 offensive plays. If I had to get the ball to McCaffrey or Ayuk, I'm going McCaffrey. McCaffrey or Kittle, I'm going McCaffrey. McCaffrey or Debo, I'm going McCaffrey. Now, to your point, James, eventually you got to get guys in the game early. You got to get guys involved.
40 other plays.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
But if you're an all-pro, I would hope that you're not going to check out when you don't get the rock early. Because what I've also conveniently omitted up until this point in my take, Ayuk only had 3 catches, playoff game 1 against the Packers. He only had 3 catches, playoff game 2 against the Lions. And he only had 3 catches in the Super Bowl. So where were the eye emojis then? They didn't exist because y'all were winning. Now, Acho, he only had 3 catches, but what about the targets? I agree with Ayuk, like Shady said.
I want to unpack that for you. For my people just getting in, you probably feel like you have to rewatch this on the next live stream, but I'm gonna get in this. 4 months ago, Acho said, yeah, Ayuk deserves to get paid, but Ayuk is like second fiddle to McCaffrey, Debo, Kittle, all these guys. He is not the guy, and he shouldn't get paid the guy money. The thing about it was, this was 4 months ago. That's the difference. I don't know what changed in his mind from 4 months to now, but maybe when Amon-Ra got paid, he was like, Ayuk should get that money. I'm like, how? In what earth? Let's get to some comments. Smash the like, share, and subscribe. This man is intelligent, independent. I appreciate that, man. Right, Detroit. Jalen Waddle had 3 straight years of 1,000 yards receiving. Brandon Ayuk has to be more consistent. Yeah, Brandon Ayuk has comparable stats to Amon-Ra, but guess what? Brandon Ayuk has all this other stuff, and I'm getting that too. Sorry, just got here. Keep this fire going. Such a compliment. You would stop all to say what's up. Like I said, sound like I just joined in time. Talking about the man being the man since he came. Exactly. Amon-Ra St. Brown is a star in every way and stays grinded to the highest level. His work ethic alone just speaks volumes on the type of guy we got. Ain't even close. Yep. And I'm going to piggyback off that. That was eloquently said. Oh, snap. I'm going to piggyback off that. Amon-Ra, he don't make tweets. Amon-Ra is not on Twitter talking like a 13-year-old girl. Talking like a 13-year-old boy. Okay. Amon-Ra don't make no tweets. He don't tweet. He don't talk like he above the organization. all this Brandon Ayuk stuff is above the organization. I'm a number one receiver. I'm this, I'm that. Wait. You're not AJ. You're not AJ Brown. You're not AJ Green. You're a guy in a system that's designed to get the football downfield. Now, you one of the best guys in the league when it comes to route running. You're one of the best guys in the league when it comes to the deep pass. You're one of the best guys who has speed, not size, but speed and skill as a wide receiver. But you're doing all this extra stuff. You're going on podcasts. You're doing all that. My only gripe is that they throw Amon-Ra in this nonsense. They throw somebody comparable. They throw Amon-Ra in this nonsense. Amon-Ra's not doing all that. He's not going on podcasts saying fuck the team and all this other stuff. He's not doing that. He's not doing that. Matter of fact, when I look at it, Amon-Ra is probably the most professional. This Brandon Ayuk stuff. This Brandon Ayuk stuff is not professional at all, bro. Amon-Ra is a worker bee, just puts in the work. Exactly. Working and working out. That's it. That's stuff. And that's hunger. He reminds all those names called before him the chip on his shoulder and benefiting to the fullest. Exactly. And now check this out. Amon-Ra new motivation is earning the money. Showing that the naysayers are wrong about him getting the money. Because him getting the money came with criticism. Came with, okay? Sewell, no one's going to criticize Sewell, bro. Sewell can go from right tackle to left tackle. Sewell getting money is like, thank God we paid him. Amon-Ra, there's still some Detroit Lions naysayers. I don't think he deserved. I was here in 97 won a ticket. I wish I had them up here on my little thing, on my little show for y'all today. I don't think it should be 30 million. Look, I don't know who these guys are, Valenti and these like two fat black guys, but they need to stop talking. They need to stop talking, bro. They don't know nothing about nothing. They just talking, and they lucky they got a relationship with the team. They lucky, because I wouldn't listen to them. I got something for y'all, man. I got something for y'all. I hope it plays. But this is something that I had to screen test. I had to screen test this. And this is for y'all. This is what I've been working on. I was trying to get this in the building. Oh, and before I show you all this, I got to at least conclude my point. Valenti needs to just go away. Exactly. When we're talking about Colin Collinsworth, and we're talking about Acho, and we're talking about, because Colin Collinsworth had, he had the Coward, I know his name. Colin the Coward. He said Jared Goff is not a top 6 quarterback in the NFL, all this other stuff. Moving forward, when we're addressing disrespect, we're going to address it on the field. We're not going to indulge in it. We got snubbed. No, we're not going to do that, especially on this show. On this show, this is the most disrespect gets. We went to the NFC Championship game. We got more work to do. We got to win. Patrick Mahomes, all them guys, they win. Brady, they win. You can't say Wes Welker is the best slot receiver to ever do it. They had Troy. No, guess what? He has a ring. He has multiple rings, and it doesn't matter. So, send the link. He says send the link. Invite. We got Raw Detroit coming on the show. It looked like Raw Detroit is coming on the show. It's in the chat. Raw Detroit. This has been amazing. Look. We're not doing it, man. We're not doing it. We're not going to address disrespect. We're not even going to respect disrespect. We're going to be professional. We're going to prove it on the field. So next year, when they're saying the Lions are this or the Valentis are saying this and this, we're going to prove it on the field, bro. If you're making content that's not edifying or solving problems, We're just gonna prove it on the field, bro. We're gonna prove it on the field. And that's my take on it. Because none of these guys put a helmet on. I'm not gonna disrespect the guys that are from like Santa Clara, the guys from the 49ers, because they talk so good about Amon-Ra. And it's an hour video. I could put the link in the description. But they know Amon-Ra is light years above some of these cats, bro. The cats on their team, they would kill. There's so many people that would kill to have Amon-Ra. Okay? A receiver you don't have to worry about, and that's period. We got Raw Detroit in the building. Raw, what's up, man? I can't hear you. I can hear a little something. Where you at? Well, when he starts talking, we're going to talk to him about this nonsense. Because this is... I don't know where he's at, but... Is he talking? You have a mic or something? Amon-Ra is a poster child for what an athlete should look like across the whole entire team. Okay. So he's getting his stuff together. So since he's getting his stuff together, I'm going to continue this segment. But I got something special for y'all. This right here, this video is really important. This is my Monday night intro. I'm going to be working on an intro package for you guys. I wanted y'all to see it. I wanted y'all to check it out. And since we got 12 of y'all here, this is special for me. And then we're going to get back to the segment on Amon-Ra. And we're going to hear what Raw has to say about Amon-Ra. So let's check out this video that I made. It's not as great as I hoped, but it's good enough.
The spirit of Detroit.
I can feel it coming in the night. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Monday Night Football, let's go!
Straight from the rip, we ballin'. All grit, all stars, all in, all courage, all clear. Never fallin', hustle and motivate. Yeah, that's my calling. Crowd applauding. From grind time to prime time, seize the moment, season is mine. Game time.
What a catch! To the end zone, got it! Sideline, touchdown! Unbelievable! I can feel it coming in the night. Oh,
The spirit of Detroit.
I love showing y'all that, man. I love showing y'all that, man. I love showing y'all that. That's my like go-to. Is showing y'all what I'm doing for the channel. Thank you. Thank you. I see a nice on there. I see a nice on there. Yeah. I see a nice. Oh man, I hope I didn't lose Raw, man. Oh man, yes. I see a nice look. Those players were supposed to be on buildings. I was trying to do this for the last 2 weeks, put them on buildings and everything, and just show them like in a projection type of way. But my skill set right now, as far as Adobe goes, is not perfect. But I remember telling my wife, I'm like, what do you think about it? She was like, it looks like a movie. I'm like, oh, that's good. So I chopped up a bunch of clips. Chopped up the Eminem hype video, chopped up this, chopped up that, chopped up this, put the city in there, and just curated the whole thing. Put the Monday night in there, and that's what we're going with. We're gonna have a package of videos. There we go. We're gonna have a package of videos, and intros just for y'all because these intros is damn good, and I think these intros get y'all hype. So I'm really happy to really start showing the live stream audience a lot of this intro stuff too. Because what's going to happen is if you're here on a live stream, you're going to see what I'm doing backstage if you care about it. If you care about it, if I got an interview with a Lions player and it's coming out on Monday on live stream, I'm going to drop it. I'm going to show you the clips or whatever I got, and we just going to have all transparency. Because even if I'm not posting, I'm working. Remember that. I learned that from Gilbert. Even if you're not working, you working. So yeah. So we in the close of the show. Any questions about the show? Any questions about the Amon-Ra slander? Let's get to that. I'm just gonna make sure I post. I'm just gonna make sure I post about this. This is always gonna be my favorite. The PFF slander. I don't even know if y'all like PFF, but I don't. Okay. TA, where are you? Yeah, exactly. Where is he? Let me check my phone. He probably sent me something. TA. Oh, sure. I got paid today. I don't need to look at me getting paid. TA, yeah, TA. Where's his text messages? Okay, he ain't send me nothing. Nice show, bud. Thank you, Craig Hag. I'm like, man, where's TA when you need him? I just got. Hey, look. With Hulu, I got to do an hour no matter what. That 4 minutes gonna be unbearable. But look, as far as disrespect goes with the team, we're not addressing it. We're not doing it. We're gonna prove it on the field. We're gonna show up and show out to the games. We're gonna travel. We're gonna go to the Green Bay Packers game. We're gonna go to this game. We're gonna go to this game. My wife is actually okay with me spending the money to go to the Rams game. My wife is okay with that happening, and I'm okay with that happening. I think there's tickets on hold. The tickets for the Rams game. I wonder if they got tickets. Oh, they got it on StubHub. Let's see what's going on with the tickets, man. I love this. This is fun. I should have did this video. StubHub. Let's see what they talk about. Don't buy my tickets, y'all. Los Angeles Rams. Tickets. Oh, $248. That's not bad. Oh yeah, you know I want to sit. I want to sit like right here. $693. Never mind. Oh snap! I don't know if y'all see. I put. Oh snap! $693. Whoa. Oh snap! 7 tickets remaining. Oh, season ticket deals. Okay. Wait. This is what I need to share. Hold on. It's not sharing the right screen. I'm gonna show y'all the $693. It's crazy. That's insane. All right. $349. Okay. $693. I don't care if I get paid 3 times a month. I'm uncomfortable. That's what my studio equipment costs. That's not good. I'm gonna be sitting up here, y'all. Spirit of Detroit. Spirit of Detroit. Oh man. My mom used to have season tickets over here back when they was bad, during like before Schwartz came, and she renewed them. There was like a deal, bro. When we was winning, it was a deal. You should put a donation box. I'll donate to you to make that game. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm happy I got to go to some Lions games when I lived in Detroit. Can't afford them now. Hell no, I can't afford them now. The one thing of national media ever bring up when comparing St. Brown versus other top wide receivers is that Amon-Ra plays all aspects of the position exactly, and is a better blocker. You're right. First of all, I will never ask y'all to donate to me nothing. Okay, a man makes the bacon. Okay. But I'm willing to put a Cash App up there. But a man makes his own bacon. You gotta farm your own cheese, you know? You gotta farm your own chicken. I'm happy to go some lines. Almost every explosive run play the Lions ever had, Amon-Ra's blocking and sprung them. Yep. You'll never see Jefferson chase Tyreek. Yep. Man makes a great point. He knows what he's talking about. I didn't even include that, but that's excellent to include. Like, again, I have one of the smartest subscriber bases in the game. I don't care if it's 3,500 of y'all subscribers or 4,000, whatever, 200, 100. I'd rather have the smartest group of people here than a lot of people that Lions. I got the smartest group. That's my guy. You a real one for knowing about the bacon and respect, brother. Oh yeah, you got to make that. I appreciate the Street Lord. I appreciate that's a wild name, bro. I appreciate the donation, but I will never ask for the donation. You feel me? But I appreciate it. That's my guy. You're a real one. Oh yeah, I've read that comment. So now it's the end of the show. I don't know where TA is. I'm gonna have some words for you, Raw Detroit. I'm gonna have some words. I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna have some words for him. But that's my end of my show, man. Addressing disrespect. Oh yeah, let's get this out of here. End of my show, man. Addressing disrespect, and we stopping that right now. My next live stream is gonna be special for y'all. It's gonna be about the 49ers game and what we did. All the bad things we did. And there's a lot of bad, and it'll be done. Matter of fact, I'll just go live. I'll go live this week. Let's make it Wednesday. Well, that's a work day. All right, Saturday for sure. Let's go live, and we're going to talk about the 49ers games. We're going to talk about the 7 things the Detroit Lions cannot bring into 2024 season, and that's going to be a good show. That's going to be a good show. It's going to have its own intro. It's going to be damn good. I even built its own intro, but it has to be a live stream because there was like an hour of film that they messed up on. Like even the 4th down calls. Even are you going off? Hey, I got to hold on. Raw Detroit, I got time for you to come on. Matter of fact, we're going overtime. I ain't got nothing planned with my daughter today. Last week I had the zoo. My wife's upstairs. My daughter probably got to go to nap. Let's go. Let's get it in. We got Raw Detroit on the stage.
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Can the audience?
Cool.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on with you, baby?
I'm just happy you here, man. I'm happy you here, man.
Man,
you know,
I had to get this stuff on. I haven't had this stuff on, man, and I don't know how long, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute since the last time I had it on.
Was you on your phone last time?
Yeah. I was trying to do it from my phone.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
the headphones was acting up.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going overtime for you, man. 30 minutes. What you want to talk about, man?
No, hey,
I can go over.
I was talking about what you was talking about. You was talking about the Brandon Ayuk money situation and Amon-Ra St. Brown and all these different receivers. Mm-hmm. Basically talking about, how the money is going to look for him. But at the same time, I think what Brandon Ayuk got to understand is Amon-Ra St. Brown has gotten better like every single season. And his numbers are getting better and he's consistent. Brandon Ayuk only had one season really where he broke out last year. And I think he had one more season where he went over 1,000 yards. But you got to be consistent every year, man.
Yeah, I got his stats pulled up right here. I can pull them up, share them, and we'll just go to the side.
Okay, yeah, we do that.
Yep. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it?
It's a little small, but
yeah, there's an icon for you to
let me see.
full size on the corner.
I got it now. Yeah, I can see it now.
So yeah, comparing Brandon Ayuk. First of all, Brandon Ayuk came out in 2020. Yeah. He has 4 years of production. Amon-Ra came out in 21. So Amon-Ra has like 945 that first year. I could pull up on a separate screen. It's hard for me to like. I'm just new to this. I'm not true to this. I'm new to this. So he had 2,000-yard receiving seasons. He had one for 748, one for 826. And then look at the touchdown numbers. The last 2 seasons, massive touchdowns. Amon-Ra still had 10 TDs.
Right. And that plays a factor too.
Yeah. So I just feel like when these guys bring up Amon, like Ayuk should get Amon's money, I think they're only doing it because they look at Amon as that, oh yeah, he's the guy. He's the lowest on that totem pole of the top 5 guys. You know?
Then you know what I thought too, though, AG? You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking the reason why that too as well is because Amon-Ra plays in the slot and Brandon Ayuk plays on the outside.
Yeah. And
so that got a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. It's like Amon-Ra had about like 200 snaps outside of the slot. I can pull that up as well.
Okay.
Outside, he had
ain't Debo their slot guy?
Debo is a Y, so he's on the outside usually, but he goes to the slot most times to create matchups. I wonder where I could see outside the slot on PFF. Do you know how to do that? Because
you said I'll never go to PFF that much. You probably know more about it than I do. Yeah.
Okay. I do know when I pull up Amon-Ra stuff. Yeah. We'll see it here. When I pull up Amon-Ra stuff, I'm in settings. I'm in settings, you know. Pull up Amon-Ra stuff. Look at all this blue.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And check this out. He'll line up in the slot. These are the slot, but he'll line up out wide as well. 30. Y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
You see my clicker? So he'll line up wide. He'll be in 17, 12, 14, 28 snaps in the outside, 23 snaps, 15. And with Jahmyr Gibbs going to the slot, you're going to see more of these numbers creep up because, again, like this is not a percentage. These are the total snaps.
Man,
and the slot percentage.
That's pretty decent.
Exactly. So the slot numbers is 70, 65, 53, 36. So all this stuff about him being a slot merchant.
Right. right. I know what you're saying. He said, no, man, he don't suck, man. He's a good receiver, man.
He's a player.
I think he needs to get a little bit slight under Amon-Ra.
That yak is killing it. I know it's difficult for a team to pay all their players. However, just like Goff, number 1 QB, Ayuk is still 49ers number 1. I can respect that Ayuk is the number 1, but outside of that offense, if that offense ain't running the ball, Debo's the guy. Like outside of that, if that offense is Debo's locked up, they go into Kittle. I don't know how Kittle's contract is because they was avoiding throwing him the ball last year, but he still had 1,000 yards. I do not believe
that's
he is
crazy right there.
Yeah, bro. Like he still had 1,000 yards, and they throwed him the less amount of passes. So Kittle is above.
I agree with Lisa on that. What she just said.
Oh, which one? This one or the other one?
Just pulled up what Lisa just said. Yeah, I agree with that.
I know it difficult for teams to play player. Yeah.
He's still their number 1. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I agree, but I feel like with Ayuk, like Debo and McCaffrey, like McCaffrey's gonna get that rock. Debo's gonna get involved. Kittle's gonna get involved, and then you see what they did. They drafted Pearsall as well. So Pearsall is that's
so now you got to get him involved too. Now,
exactly. You could say Pearsall might be the slot receiver. But Pearsall is really there to take that guy's job, bro.
I'm surprised the 49ers did not get Jerry Rice's son, man. I'm very surprised by that, man, that they did not get Brendan Rice, man.
You know who got him? A visionary. A visionary got him. The Chargers got him. And you know what? I seen an interview with Brendan Rice. He was saying like he was glad he didn't go to the 49ers.
What? He said that?
He was glad because he was like he didn't want to live in his dad's shadow. He wanted to pave his own way. He wearing a whole different uniform. People wanted him to wear
Pearsall is
81. People wanted him to wear 81 too, or 80. People want him to wear 80.
To wear 80 like his father.
Yeah, and he was like, "Nah, I wouldn't wear 80. I'm glad I didn't be a 49er because I'm like I get to create my own legacy." Yeah. And I haven't even heard I heard Barry Sanders say that. Barry Sanders Jr. say that years ago, but Barry Sanders Jr. was not. He was not. I don't even think he was drafted.
Hey, do you know how good Barry Sanders Jr. was? How good he was? This dude was good. I don't think you know, AG. Barry Sanders Jr. was very good football player, man.
Yeah,
I think he made the wrong selection to go to Stanford instead of going.
Yes.
To me, he should have went to some like Wisconsin or something like that. A team that like to run the ball a lot. Barry Sanders, go back and watch Barry Sanders Jr. film in high school. This dude was straight killing them in high school.
Okay.
I think he just chose the wrong school to go to.
I agree with that. I think Stanford wasn't the school you should have went to. I mean, he should have went to. St. Brown is the epitome of professional. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I said on here after you left. St. Brown is not going to be making tweets, man.
No, he's not.
He's not going to be doing interviews and all this stuff like the team should pay me or feature me more. Like he's professional, bro.
Yeah.
He's my thumbnail. He's my thumbnail.
Oh, he's
my thumbnail for the intro. He's my thumbnail. Okay.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, hey, he is, man. St. Brown is he's that dude that goes to lunch. I mean, he carries his lunch pail with him everywhere he go. You know what he's gonna give you. You know what he's gonna do in the offseason. He's gonna train. He's gonna get himself ready for the season, and he's gonna be consistent. That's just what he does, man. Consistency is what he does.
Yeah, and I feel like Pearsall can step in that role and win. I just don't. Yeah. I don't think that. I really think that Pearsall can step in that role. I think that if they drafted any receiver from this class, it'd be over. Like the first 2 rounds, that'd be over. Like
now, you know another guy that I thought that the 49ers were going to take too, but they did not take this kid.
Who was that?
Christian McCaffrey's brother, Luke McCaffrey.
Oh, Luke. Did he play
Luke
wide
is
receiver?
Nice, man. He played wide receiver. Luke. Well, you know, Luke used to be a quarterback, man. He was
I was about to say he was quarterback.
Yeah, then he switched over. Yeah, when he was at Nebraska, he was a quarterback, and then he ended up transferring out of Nebraska and going over to Rice, and he became a wide receiver. And the dude was straight balling, man, balling.
There was a lot of receivers that I wanted the Lions to take in the past 2 years that I had good grades on. One of them was Tank Dell. I thought Tank Dell was one of the best in the class.
Yeah, Tank is nice.
The second one was I did like I was about to say Jordy Nelson.
He said Jordy Nelson.
I was about to say Jordy Nelson. I wanted them to take them back in the past, but who came out last year? I wanted them to take. There were so many players I wanted them to take. I wanted them to take the defensive tackle who went to the Rams. I was really high on him.
Was that Kobe Turner?
Kobe Turner. I wanted him to. I had a video about Kobe.
Did you do a video on Kobe
I did a video. I said this is the best defensive tackle in the class. The Lions didn't draft him. 9 sacks later.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you just never know because there's always been somebody that I be wanting the Lions to get. I really wanted the Lions this year to add another pass rush guy. You know, I know what they did with it when they got Marcus Davenport and they got the dude Best from Canada and stuff like that. But I just wanted them to add another pass rush dude, a young dude that you can kind of mold a little bit in there. And I wanted Adisa Isaac, man. I'm not going to even lie to you. I wanted Adisa Isaac from Penn State.
Very good.
I thought that
player.
Dude, I thought he was a dog, man. I thought to me, his film looked better than Chop Robinson to me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, all the people were all over Chop Robinson because of his athleticism and his speed. But on film, Adisa Isaac was getting it done.
Yeah, and it's funny. It's like we didn't really miss out. Like we missed out what we're doing is we're doing an open tryout for that left position.
Yeah.
And I think that the next draft is when we draft that defensive end, because you got Jack Sawyer, you got guys like the dude from Tennessee. I'm showing it now.
Okay.
2025. And I want to show 2025 DNs, edge rushers.
Yeah, because
the D-line, this is what I talked about last year. Like, we got guys with 10 sacks. Like, this guy had 10 sacks right here, James Pierce. And Nick Scorton was pretty good. He just transferred. But
what school he at? Texas A&M? Is that Texas A&M?
I'm not even seeing a school, so I'm just gonna click on it.
Yeah, it looked like Texas A&M.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's Brad Holmes probably seen I think what they do is I think they see the next year, like where we're gonna be at, and I think they just go with that. Like, okay, like if we don't get a defensive end this draft, we know there's a defensive class coming out, so we can take more chances on the offensive side.
Right, I agree.
And we can have an open tryout, because you got Levi needs to prove himself. And we talked about this last live stream, but Levi needs to prove himself. Pascal needs to show something else. And Davenport is really playing. He's got a 1-year deal. He's playing for a life in the NFL.
Yeah, he's definitely playing for a contract and to stay in the NFL.
Yeah, so, and Campbell is all about guys getting retirement and getting what they need. And, AG really likes him because AG seen the ability. And then when AG left, that's when he went off for 9 sacks a year. So this guy's pass rush grade, even in the second round, the defensive ends coming out in the second are going to be a very good as well. So his sack numbers, I don't know if you saw it. His sacks, it's populating. His sack numbers,
6'4", 280. That's a good.
Size. And he had 10 sacks. Now, if he can repeat that,
you got to keep eyes on him then this season to see what he do. See what he's gonna do this season.
Yeah. So the defensive tackles, defensive ends coming out next year are going to be, they're. Oh wow, she said. I just said that. AG. Holmes focuses on certain. I didn't read that. I didn't read that. I didn't see it. She gonna take all the credit. And I said that last week. She probably know.
Yeah, she probably know. She probably knows.
She's pretty smart. Like I said, the subscriber base is, she been here for a while.
Yeah, Lisa been around for a minute. So yeah, definitely she know the game a little bit.
Yeah. So, I'm really interested to see what happens with our cornerbacks, our 2 cornerbacks. What you think's gonna happen there? Who's gonna start?
I definitely think that I did a video on Terrion Arnold probably a couple weeks ago and just talked about that he can come in and do what some of the other corners did as far as rookies, because sometimes, a lot of people, they have the notion of saying, well, this corner, corners take a long time to develop. Not every corner takes a long time to develop. Some guys, when they get right into the NFL, man, they start balling. Guys like Marshawn Lattimore, Champ Bailey, Charles Woodson. I can name a lot of different corners, man, that come in the league in their rookie year, walk away with 5 picks, end up being the defensive player of the year. So with Terrion Arnold, what I expect out of him, I expect for him to come in and to be that dude right away.
Terrion.
Terrion Arnold. I plan on, I see him being that dude right away. I think that he has the skill set to get it done. Yeah, he's gonna have his bumps and his bruises. It's gonna be a roller coaster for him a little bit, but at the same time, I think that he's good enough to be able to cover some of today's best receivers. But you just got to be able to take your time with him, let him grow, let him do his thing. Fans can't be ragging on him. Oh, he's trash. You know how he is as fans. We see a guy out there 1 week and we call him trash. Come on, man. You got to give this guy some time.
Well, they did that with Penei Sewell. If you remember, Penei Sewell didn't have the best preseason, and I was like, well, one, Penei Sewell is going from right tackle to left tackle, or left tackle to right tackle, and two, look at Eric. I want to say Flowers. Remember Eric, whatever his name was, out of Central Michigan.
Dang, you said Eric Flowers.
Eric, I want to say Eric Matthews.
Matthews.
Out of Central Michigan. He played for the Chiefs.
Dang, I can't remember this dude.
Yeah. So he played for the Chiefs, and he was the first pick on the 2013 draft. I think his name was
Eric Flowers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
And he moved from he had a terrible left tackle in rookie season, but he moved to right tackle, and they got a veteran left tackle, and he was elite for years. And they didn't bring him back like his 10th year. They didn't bring Eric Rowe. I don't think his name was Eric Rowe. I'll just go to the 2013 draft and see.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa said, Charles Wilson was good way before. Yeah, of course. Lisa, I know that Charles Wilson is like my favorite corner all times. Between him and Coach Prime and Champ Bailey as well, because a lot of people don't give Champ Bailey his respect. Man, Champ Bailey was a beast. But I'm just talking about some of the corners that came into the league. Darrelle Revis, when he came in his rookie year, he balled out. A lot of these guys in their first season, man, they balled out as a corner. So that doesn't mean that Terrion can't get it done. I think that he can get it done just as well as these other guys. He just got to go out there and work hard, put that work in, and I definitely think he'll be successful.
His name was Eric Fisher.
Fisher.
Fisher, yeah. He came out.
I remember Eric Fisher, yeah.
Now, if Terrion takes Slay level time to develop, or would you be upset with that? Remember, Slay was not that good for his first 2 years, and that third year he was really amazing, and he's been amazing ever since.
No. If it takes him a little bit longer to develop as a corner, you know what I'm saying? You got to be patient with him, because I do know the cornerback position, tight end position, and the quarterback positions are some of the most tough positions to learn in the NFL. Tight end, that's really tough. Corner, I understand how tough that can be, because you're going against some of today's best receivers. So, you got to be on your best behavior out there as a corner. But at the same time, man, I definitely think that Terrion, if he doesn't get it done in his first season, you know what I'm saying, putting up some good numbers in his first season, I think that he will come along like Slay did and eventually be a good corner for the Detroit Lions.
Derek Browning says, pretty smart dude, along with all these people in the chat. We had top 3 run defense in the league already, and then added a DJ. Teams will be more second and third and long situations, which will give Arnold more opportunities to get the stats he needs to compete for Defensive Rookie of the Year. And to get Defensive Rookie of the Year would be amazing, because I think the last corner who did it was Sauce Gardner. Yep. And the last corner before him was Tariq Woolen. There's not. Look.
That was your boy right there, wasn't it, AG? Tariq Woolen. You wanted him, right? He came in balling, man. Yeah, Tariq Woolen came in balling too. His rookie year, I don't know why I forgot about him. He was balling too in his rookie season.
Now I see it kind of like Lisa, because I think Rakestraw will be mostly a red shirt. I don't see it like Lisa. I think Rakestraw is the better player. Believe it or not.
I like Enos Rakestraw too as well.
Enos Rakestraw is a better player. Would y'all like a film study on those two? Me and you could do it. Yeah, Rakestraw and Terrion Arnold. I didn't do it because Mobby did it, so I didn't do it. I don't like to make videos people made.
We can just cover it. We can talk about them. We can talk about
it's content.
We just talk about the corners, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, what they're gonna mean to the team. Because look, when you think about what Brad Holmes did this season, he went after nothing but corners, man. So somebody better come in here and ball out, because we really need the help at the corner position. We need these guys to come in and ball out, man.
Okay, we're gonna do the film study only because y'all said so. I don't know if y'all watch. Yeah.
Yes, we want the film study.
Yeah, we
need a film study in our life.
Yeah, I want you in that thing. I'll have some cut-ups and stuff, and I'll put it up here, and we can just go over the plays, what you see, what I see. We can make it fun. We can make it. I got a live stream plan for San Francisco, but here's what we'll do: we'll pre-record it and then put it out as a video. And I think that'd be good. I think that'd be good. Me and you free this week? What time be free this week? And we could do it.
You know what? We're gonna talk later.
Okay.
Because my boy is playing football, so it's like, you know what I'm saying. So I've been busy with him, going over film with him and learning. You know what I'm saying, because he's gonna be doing his thing this year, man. I'm proud of my son, man. He's gonna be playing varsity football as a freshman, man, and he has the opportunity to start. He's trying to start as a freshman, so he's been balling, man. He's been dominating in the camps, and I'm like, man, this dude is a really, really good football player.
Yeah, your son is gonna be on the show one day. He's gonna be featured on the show. Like, this is gonna be my first round pick.
Right. Hey, I'll get you an interview with him, AG.
Okay, that's good. Hey, look. Mike tried to set me up an interview with Herman Moore. I haven't heard nothing from him. So we just gonna do it.
One day you'll get that call.
One day. But I know I got your son. You're gonna just tell son, do this for publicity.
Yep. So he can learn how to get comfortable with talking and stuff like that. Because especially I was telling him, like, you're gonna have to get out of your shell a little bit, because he kind of like, like how Calvin is a little bit. Calvin is like more like, his demeanor is more like quiet and just going out there, just balling out and doing his thing on the field. But I just told him, like, look, man, the team is really looking at you as a freshman coming in and making an impact in your freshman season. So, whatever he does, especially with varsity, because the game is going to be, I was telling him, like, the game is going to be way faster than the football he's been playing, recreational football that he's been playing for the last couple seasons. So definitely, man, I'm rooting for him, man, to go out there and do his thing, man, and make an impact with the varsity team this fall.
I know he's gonna kill, and if he quiet like that, he definitely Lions material.
Yeah,
quiet like that. Yeah, he's a Dan Campbell guy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Say, what does a Dan Campbell guy look like?
They quiet. They don't got no swag. They just. Oh, you was being funny. Yeah.
I was just joking around.
They remind me of Brock. They remind me of Brock, the tight end.
Brock Wright.
Brock Wright. Yeah.
Okay. I can roll with that.
You think Rakestraw is better than Arnold? Yes, I think Rakestraw is better than Arnold. And I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I think Rakestraw has better tape than Arnold.
Ooh.
Arnold has good tape, but the tape that I see on Arnold comes from the slot. He is able to make tackles. He is able to, to pat the ball down. I think he's got a little more Patrick Tillman in his game, because you're going to catch that ball and then it's going to be gone. He's going to slap that ball loose.
I think out of both corners. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, AG.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I think out of both corners, man, Rakestraw is very good in coverage. And I think with Terrion Arnold, he's good at coming up and supporting the run. He's very good at coming up and tackling in the backfield, man. I really like that about him. So I would love to see Arnold come in on some blitzes sometimes, because I really think that he's good in getting to the players in the backfield.
He got the same skill set as BB. So that's why I like BB at the safety.
Okay.
He's got the same skill set, but we'll go over it, and then I might get him enamored, because they might put out more film on him, and it might be like more games. But from what I've seen when he played LSU, they was like putting him away from Malik Neighbors, and I didn't like that, because Malik Neighbors like 6'1", 6 foot, but he's one of the best fast. He's one of the best route runners and like speed receivers, like combinations in college. So I would like to see him go up against that. But at Ole Miss, like when he has a safety over the top, he can't be beat against Ole Miss, and he can't be beat against Washington State, Virginia, and I don't anticipate he gonna play like outside immediately. But Rakestraw played Malik Neighbors. Rakestraw played
he went
Tennessee guys. He went against the guy every time. Even Mizzou against what was that receiver that got picked up by the Giants? He was a real good receiver. He played with Hendon Hooker.
You're talking about Hyatt.
Hyatt. He went up against Hyatt and killed Hyatt.
Jalen Hyatt?
Yeah, so he went up against Hyatt and killed Hyatt. So I really like that. and I really like to get in that film with you. But yeah, that's gonna be a good video. We gotta work on something. We're gonna put that out. We're gonna put that out before training camp. Before training camp.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll definitely get together, man, and talk about it because definitely, man. Ray Straw. Well, you already know that Arnold. Since he got drafted first, he's gonna get the first crack at it. But with both of those guys, I think that we can have a good tandem, and that's what you want, man. You want to have two guys that's good. I remember a couple years ago when the Jaguars had what was that, Ramsey and who's the other guy that they had? Boye. Yeah. That's what you kind of want in Detroit. You want to have that Ramsey and that Boye type of corners in Detroit where both of those guys is good, and it's just not one guy that's doing all the work, but it's both guys that's making plays.
Yeah, I was just looking at a film on Saxonville. On Saxonville collapsed. I watched Collapse a lot, and I was looking at because they was really going crazy because Boye was really an opportunistic corner. He went, jumped those routes, and you couldn't throw Ramsey's way, so Ramsey would take away, and you have an opportunistic corner on the side, And Boye was like an Amani Uwarie, where he's not really going to take a guy away, but he's going to come down with that ball. And that was just amazing what Saxonville did up front and on from the secondary position too. It's just amazing. I think the Lions have a real shot at that too, especially like this draft that's coming up. It's going to be Albert Haynesworth level talent.
And you know who else? What other corners that I forgot to mention that plays pretty well together too as a tandem? That's is that DJ Reed and Sauce Gardner with the Jets? Is that DJ Reed?
Oh yeah, DJ, yeah.
Yeah, DJ Reed and and Sauce Gardner together. Those two guys play well. So that's what you were expecting from your young corners in Ray Straw and and Tyrion Arnold. You want both of those guys to go out there and ball, man, because we need it. We need it, man. This is a position that the Lions have not really hit on and have that guy. Like every team in the NFL have that guy at corner, and we really need that, man. We need that dude that's out there that's gonna lock stuff down, but then you need that other guy that can complement when the other guy ain't got it going.
And what's funny is like you have not mentioned our short down cornerback from Tampa Bay. You have not mentioned him at all. So
which guy is that?
Exactly.
I'm trying to think which one you talking about.
I forgot his name because he's a non-factor. Who's our shutdown cornerback? Cam? No. Carlton Davis. Carlton Davis.
Yeah, I forgot about Carlton. Yeah. Carlton.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We can forget about him. Don't get me
wrong. I think Carlton is gonna do well for us, man, because I know he's playing for a contract, and it's kind of something, man, when you draft like how the Detroit Lions did this season, and they went out and got two corners and surprised everybody. Nobody thought that they was walking away with two corners. We just thought that maybe we'll get one guy and we'll probably get a defensive end, but we didn't. We decided to go with both corners. So, you know what I'm saying? With Carlton Davis, I think that he's going to do well out there because he got a lot to prove. He's going to play with a chip on his shoulder. He's on a new team, so that's going to be different for him. But at the same time, I think he's going to be going out there to try to compete because he's going to be he's going to be playing for a new contract.
Yeah, 6 years in the league. 2 elite years, and everybody calls you an elite corner. Shut down. Now lead a shutdown talk to me, okay?
Hey,
lead a shutdown talk to me.
AG, don't get me wrong. Now he's good in coverage. He's a pretty good coverage corner. He's decent.
On a video about no more disrespect, I'm disrespecting Carlton Davis.
Hey, you go. Man, hey, come on, man. This guy.
I hope anybody finds that funny. I hate to be the only one laughing. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, man. But we're gonna schedule a show, do the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to come on more often with you, man, and rock out with you. You know, it's just I've been so busy with both of my boys play football, so it's like I've been so busy with both of these guys. But definitely, man, I'm definitely gonna come and rock out with you, man, and we're gonna do some great things, man.
Yeah, man, for sure, for sure. And you always welcome. Micro Mike, all them guys from LMU, always welcome. I love the team. I love everybody doing everything, and I'm hopping on their streams. I seen Dose of Dion threw out an intro video. That was funny. after I told him I got an intro.
Okay.
After I told him and showed him, he got an intro. I got an intro video too. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah.
I told
Hey, I
Dose,
appreciate you, man, for having me on, man.
Oh, no problem, man. You the guy, man. You formulated the style. You wanted the OGs, 30,000 subs, and then you started a new channel, had 8,000. You was doing prospects before me. You wanted the OGs. Having you on because you actually know prospects and you're putting out concise information. That's good,
that's what
man.
I like to do. Yeah, I like prospects. Yeah. So one thing about me and you too as well, because I know both of us like to do it. That's what I like to do, man. I like to talk prospects more than anything because you always want to be able to get your team, to the next point, and you want to let the fans know that there's some good players that's coming in the next season, and maybe we can get these guys that's going to help the team get better. That's when I look at the draft, I look at it from a point of getting better and grabbing guys that we really truly need that's going to help this team go to the next level. Because with Detroit this season, it's going to be all about consistency. Last year, you did what you did last year, and you got to, you got to was the semifinals or whatever right before the Super Bowl. So you did what you did last year, but you got to be consistent this year. You still got to make the playoffs. You got to be consistent, just like the Packers. Consistent, like I'm trying to think. San Francisco. Some of the teams that are very good. Kansas City. All these teams that go to the playoffs every single season. That's what Detroit needs to try to really, really hone in on and just try to play some consistent football. And don't one year go to the playoffs and then the next year you can't get in the playoffs. No, man. Let's get this thing where you already know what they're going to give you every single season, and that's nothing but consistency. That's going to be the key for the Detroit Lions in 2024.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, my computer froze.
So your computer kicked us out then.
Yeah. So on that note, it was a great show. I love having you. Appreciate having you. Anybody who could still hear us, thank you. And come back to the next show. I'm gonna release some videos this week, and obviously we got the collapse 49ers video, 49ers live stream next week, so it's gonna be good.
Yep. All right, man. I appreciate you for having me, man. Definitely, it was a great show today, and man, you're doing some great things. I love what your channel is doing. I'm always rocking out with the channel and watching the videos, and definitely I'm inspired by the things that you've been doing, man. So just keep doing what you're doing, and man, sky's the limit, man. Your channel is only going to get bigger. Your channel is only going to grow, and I think the fans are going to respect you for that, man.
I appreciate that, man. So, love y'all. We out.
Deuces. Peace.